and welcome to the Nature Codes podcast. I'm Amira Daly, an energy healer and mentor. I deliver inspirational tips and shares on how to welcome nature into your life to inspire transformation. I will share with you guidance, tips, and interviews to nurture that special bond between you, the universe, and nature. Hello and welcome back to the Nature Codes. Last week I spoke about my SAD symptoms and how I have been working on shifting that, and I just want to now talk about a bit more in depth of what I'm uncovering in my past life work. So I'm just going to give you an overview of the things that have really helped me shift energies from past lives, and I find it really so fascinating. So, first of all, from my past life work, the main thing that I did to start it off was to read Linda Howe's Akashic Records book, and I kind of had a brief understanding of the process of the Akashic Records and how you can access them. And I did try and do it myself in the beginning, and I felt like a bit of a block there, like I wasn't ready. So then I enrolled on a energy course with Kiara Nala, who was amazing, and we did a lot of in-depth past life work, also ancestral and inner child work. And before that I had actually been having visions of past lives, because I think I'd gotten so far onto my spiritual journey. I felt like my past life work was just naturally coming into my mind. Like, I would walk along the beach and I'd have this remembrance of a past life, or, I just feel like my past lives are actually quite accessible to me. And I know that's not the case with a lot of people, but I think I am naturally able to access that, and I think I'm probably able to access that from other people as well. So I had these remembrances anyway, and then working with Kiara and doing all the energy healing work through her, I was able to access it even more and remove those past layers. And now I know a lot about my past lives. I know where I've come from. I mean, I've had so many past lives that obviously I'm not going to know them all, but I have got a really good overview. I also worked with some other amazing healers who were able to tell me real details about the past lives that I've had, and like what they're teaching me, and then removing any trauma. I even had a really intensive family clearing, so that was really interesting to find out how each of us were interacting with one another and the past lives that had come from. So from what I've learned about past lives, our past lives play out in our life now. So perhaps some of the problems that you're having right now are because of a past life that you've had that is unresolved, and it's calling to you to resolve it. So for instance, you might have an issue with a friend, okay? And you can't understand why there's this deep, it's like something that keeps coming back, like a behaviour that between the two of you that keeps coming back, and you just don't know why, and you're just puzzled by why all of this stuff is coming up. It could be that it's a past life that you two have had that is coming up now to be resolved. And by removing that past life and showering it in high vibrations and like almost removing it from your view, you are bringing your friendship closer and mending your friendship, but also mending each of you as well. And it's a really interesting thing. Like, I have definitely felt that with my husband. We did a family clearing, and we would almost like have little bites at each other. Like, we'd get annoyed at each other and it would just like spiral into an argument. And I've noticed since we had our family clearing that that's now gone. Like, we're way more supportive of each other, and we're not antagonizing each other so much. And from the past life clearing, I know that we were antagonizing each other for a reason. There was a past life, or there was a few past lives that we had that were like coming to the surface. And because of my clairvoyance, I'm also able to see past lives. So I get visions, like in my actual reality, that are symbols of a past life that I've had. So I might see someone, or I also think I can see people's inner child. So my daughter, I can see her sometimes at night. I can see her inner child, or sometimes I can see my husband's inner child, and I can like actually clairvoyantly see the trauma as like a person or a symbol. And so I've needed help to understand this, right? Because a lot of it is symbols. So I recently saw a portal in my living room just open up, like with my eyes. And I didn't understand this. I was like, what is this? I emailed my past life healer, and she was like, that was a past life. You were seeing a past life where you were forced into doing black magic, and it's trying to come through so that you can clear it. Now, the reason I'm able to see this stuff is because the universe knows that I can unpick it, understand it, and clear it. So it's coming up for me so obviously because the universe knows that I have the ability to clear all this stuff. So it's really interesting on this journey that the more you understand past lives and the more you're able to clear past lives, the more your abilities will also show up, because your abilities will show up to show you the past lives or the trauma that you need to clear. And so this is again an example of why the more you do work, the more your gifts will show up for you, because the universe knows you will understand, or you will have access to people who will understand for you so that you can understand that trauma and you can actually clear it from your system. So I'm finding it's a really interesting process, and the only way you can start on that journey, right, is to, start researching. I would definitely start off with the Linda Howe Akashic Records, and then find someone who is able to work with your past life energy. I've got a few people that I go to, because each person that you go to will show you different aspects of your past lives. Like, I've got someone who shows me like, really nice gifts that I've got and like where they've come from. I've also got someone who really works on the shadow side and who shows me like all of the not great stuff that my soul has done in the past. And everyone's got that, because we're all on a journey, right? We've all hit like a rock bottom and we're all coming up from that and we're all ascending. So you will have past lives that were very traumatic and that you will need to work on and remove from your system. It all ties in again to karma. So it's all a process that's so intertwined, because essentially your past lives are your karma in this life. And so the more you work on them, the less karma you're going to hold, and the more shifts you're going to see, the more abundance you're going to see, the more gifts will be available to you. And I'm really finding that the more past life work that I do, it has massive reverberations in my current life. I mean, I've seen huge shifts in my relationship with my husband. I've seen shifts in my children. I've seen my gifts come online so much more and be so much more available to me. I mean, it really is quite a life-changing opportunity. And I feel like I'm at the stage now where I'm starting to help others with past lives as well. So I've got a client today, actually a dog who I'm working on, and I'm going to be going into the dog's records and like trying to unpick the relationship with their owner and like work out why they're not really aligned. And so I'm going to be going into that dog's records and understanding that bond that they share with their owner, and if there's anything that we need to like work on. And I will then, I am doing a course at the moment where I'll be able to explore other people's past lives and really work on the trauma within other people. And I'm just really excited to like see where this Akashic record past life healing takes me, because I definitely have been told that I've done Akashic record past life work many times in my soul's history. And I've also been a medium as well, which is why I've got a lot of gifts that stem from that aspect. So yeah, I have been a spiritual worker in many lifetimes, and I'm now really like seeing massive shifts in that coming online more, and I'm coming into alignment with my gifts, and I'm just really excited to start sharing that with people more. And you know, I will be rolling that out in the coming months and sending I will let you know when stuff's ready and waiting for you to be my client, and we can start working together. And yeah, because I feel like I've done so much work on myself that I am now in the having a really I have such a good opportunity now to start working on other people, because I've seen those shifts in my own life and I understand how powerful this work is, and I'm really excited to start showing people the shifts in their life too. So yeah, I'm really excited about sharing that with you guys in the future once I've really ironed out what I'm going to be offering and working with my mentor to like uncover my methods. And yeah, this is going to be exciting, and I really hope you'll join me on this journey, and maybe one day you'll be one of my clients and I can show you firsthand like your past lives and how we can heal them. And yeah, so I'm really excited about that. I think that kind of wraps up that episode, and I'm sure I've got so much more to talk about regarding past lives, and I'm really excited. I'm sure in the coming episodes I'll be revealing more of what I'm learning, and I think I'd love to like shout out to all of my mentors, because every single one of them has been absolutely incredible. I mean, honestly, I don't think I could be here today in this space without having so many amazing people to work with. And I just feel like I'm so blessed to like have those people in my life. And do you know what allowed that to come in is that I asked the universe for people to mentor me and people to work with, and you know, it took a few months. It even took I think it probably was about 6 months until to even a year, to be honest. And then suddenly now I've got so many. Like, it's funny because I had like one, but I kind of outgrown that. And then now I've got like, I mean, probably 5 people that I could go to for different things. And it's just, I just feel so blessed to have that now. And it just feels so supportive. And that's why I love, like, I'm excited to like be that person for someone else as well. So that, yeah, That's really exciting. Anyway, I'm going to leave you, lovely people, to the rest of your day. And I'm sending so much love. Speak to you soon. Lots of love. Thank you so much for listening. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please subscribe to the Nature Codes podcast so you never miss an episode. If you enjoy what I'm sharing, please rate and leave a review so that other nature lovers can find me too. And lastly, follow me on Instagram at The Nature Codes for more inspiring free content as well as access to all of my programs.